it makes sense. Hey, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty waist
shit real quick and I'll be ready to go.
Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
Yeah.
Way too many ones, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many ones, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me.
The key to it is play calling, man. That's all.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover in the
this should give you an alert in a second.
I'm a PC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, 1 for now and 1 for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition.
Yeah, that's me right there.
I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get
what color you got on?
Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
99, 99, 98, 93.
Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck.
Your player rates, the motherfucking Chiefs.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL and we're underway on EA Sports.
We got this.
Gotta get that timing down.
Yeah, you do.
That's what it's all about.
Like yellow. Go on, Eddie. All day, baby. All day.
They'll run on first down. Holmes call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
You can't be out here
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I seen him open for a hot second. That motherfucker.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I will drop back now. I play man.
To try
Straight
again
man.
after the pick 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mahomes going to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. LaMarcus Joyner in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Get his ass,
Going
man.
deep here for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Oh, no, I don't want to get...
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Let's take my bowl. Come on, man. What the hell?
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
It seems like I ain't got no goddamn defense.
I gotta fire your corner. That's what I said. I forgot about that.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Don't be back there holding that ball, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just know
the punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the
That's how you
second
gotta
one.
play,
Now they're
man.
hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Mahomes now
You
to
can't
throw.
watch the whole field. You gotta... Oh,
He got
good
possession
catch.
on him, and he
That
pulls it in. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, last year, Chris Conley was the third option at receiver for Kansas City. He shipped off to Jacksonville. Now they're hoping that Robinson can help fill that void. And Andy Reid has said that he and Mahomes are developing a great rapport, hoping to improve upon the 22 times they connected last season. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Holmes. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opening, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Oh, good pass.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Ain't that how Buddy missed that field goal last week?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
In the Seattle game?
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to touch your cornerback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Play action. It's locked. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Give me a better play selection than this, man. I hate this.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Y'all don't expect my passing game.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Okay, this is TV right here, though.
Throwing on 3rd down. Love. Hard throw, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Put that
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Nice pass.
Mahomes now on first down.
There it is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That dude out there running, trying to look for that play.
The second sack of his young NFL
trying to look
career.
for his money play.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time
there you go.
Able to get away.
Boom, boom.
He's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Ain't no time out here, man. You got to get rid of that ball as soon as you get it. That's how we doing it out here. Stop holding on to that ball, man. Mahomes gonna die.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, it's 13-6. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards, it's third and very long.
Ah, fucked up. Ooh, I'm in there.
And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick.
Oh, man, I tried to fix it.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Oh, yeah. We got people open right here, though.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Like this dude is not strong. He don't press. He don't do nothing. He just stand there like he know what he's doing or something.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run it to Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Check out. Line 40. You. Alert. Switch gears.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and have and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. He'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Nick Chubb was a different kind of back.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Nick Chubb is my dog.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
This dude got a shoulder strain, and all he did was block. Like, that is unbelievable. Hey, man, we bringing that heat again, dog. Hell yeah. Man, count to 2 and throw the ball,
Chiefs
dog.
offense
Count
about
to
set
2
to begin
and throw
this
the ball.
drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep
1,
inside
2.
their own territory.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination.
You gotta throw that shit. Or run that bitch or something, man.
Another try
Don't
after
stand
the
there.
first
He gonna die. Look.
Mahomes.
He can't stand there with the ball,
Comes
man.
and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. LaMarcus Joyner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Time, dog. 1 second.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins.
This motherfucker caught that shit with 1 hand on double coverage, dog. God damn. Oh, man. See, that's what happened when I don't bring no heat.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, you ain't been
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And Mahomes got his X.
On 2nd down now. It's Holmes, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18.
So it seems like whenever you go,
that was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make
like
the defender think he's going upfield.
Only time I sack you is when I come on this left
and
side.
then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Mahomes firing complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Hell yeah.
Intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
I need to fire my offensive coordinator. This dude don't give me no run plays, dog. Like, I got Bo Jackson.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not time, but they have 3.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
I need some more plays.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Chiefs.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series. And they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Don't get that. Look how slow this nigga running.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 on the Kansas City first down. For the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports
Like, I know my
report.
secondary suspect, but god damn. Like, everybody on your team catch one-hand catches and shit.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is taken near the 13.
Oh, shit.
And an alley to run.
Look at that boy.
And he's into the
Don't
clear.
push him in the back.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Oh, no.
Talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll run on first down. Holmes, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And them dudes, they said the name and everything.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Creative plays.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, they might.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Come on, man. Keep these boys.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. LaMarcus Joyner getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead here. Before we talk about pregame speeches, what halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up.
Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Single, slot.
3rd and long. It's Love.
Oh, come on.
Pressure gets to him again. Darren Lee providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
How can you get that ball now?
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
especially when you know it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
On first down, it's Holmes. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Holmes. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, shit. Bag up. Oh, I can't bag up.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll start here with Jackson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They run again with Jackson. And an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Jackson. And an alley to run. All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this motherfucker is...
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Every time I make a deal with that dude, it's like making a deal with the devil. And I went back and stole his kicker because he had him on the practice squad. And that shit just... The kicker I had was
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory.
Oh!
But the other guy, he's got a man, complete. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 41 yards.
You have a rookie out there.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Oh, that's Fisher. That's why he been able to get around this dude.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Rob Wilson in the Hall of Fame. I mean,
the Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd down and 12. Now here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Well, lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Check out. Wide, 622. I got you, son.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Chris Jones on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Both got on them old school Nikes.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Jackson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
He bold, though.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Toss play to Jackson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger,
me in the
and
back
he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, look at that. You had 294 yards faster. Good God, dog. I only had 119 yards faster. That is terrible, man. That is terrible. You threw 3. Man, that's terrible. I can't. 119 yards. Man, I gotta figure that out. That's not gonna win like that.
That's good.
Not being able to pass the ball. Like, shit, if I'd have had Bo, like, what would I do? You play Baltimore next? Oh, that's gonna be a good game. He talk a lot of shit. Just talk a lot of shit, but you know what I'm saying? He ain't hot like that though. Yeah. It's a little homie that works with him. Good luck, y'all, homie. Yeah, it's like that. Yes, sir. I'll get up with you, though.
Yes, sir, boss.
All right.
All right.
All on my wrist, AOB, just all off of getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, long. That I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running in down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Time to bring the bass back. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends.
Hello.
Hey, how do you live stream it and then put it on
because I'm hot in these streets, so this hey, you know, I asked Gio on there, I was like, man, how do y'all do that, right? And these dudes just would not tell me how to do it, because Gio and them used to do that, you know, and they would send that link out. I'm like, yo, how the hell do you do this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here, and no, I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm sitting here, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know what? Forget this dude. I'm finna figure this out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, but yeah, so basically what you do is, you know, you stream it on YouTube, and the way that I do it is, so I turn on my broadcast, and then I go to it on my telephone, you know, just, you know what I'm saying? Because I got the, you know, the YouTube app. And then, you know, you sign into it like regular, like you would do. And you just, it'll say, hold on, let me show you what it'll say. So it'll tell me my channel. And, you know, you just click on that and it'll show you that you're streaming. And then you just press share. No, it's not a lot. It sounds weird, but it's not a lot. And I'm sure it's probably an easier way, because Gio and them be sharing just like a link. I don't know how they do it though, and they wouldn't tell me. But it's pretty easy though once you do it a couple times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure once you do it. So that's what y'all was talking about when Tua got hurt. Nigga tried to pull a Bo Jackson out there.
Yeah, man, that dude was out there crying, dog. I felt bad for Buddy. And he wasn't even supposed to be in the game on that.
Yeah, okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel got a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off each